If you've ever tried making money online before, then you've probably already noticed by now that there's a huge gap between what people promise and what actually works out in real life. What's going on, everybody? It's Erica here from The In-Between, and today I want to walk you through how making money online actually works in the real world. Not the shortcut version and not the post one video and quit your job next month version. Just my honest breakdown of what people usually try, why so many of those methods keep them stuck, and why the only thing that ever gave me real financial freedom online was learning how to build digital assets. So if you want to go deeper into the exact model I personally run every single month, why it continues to pay me, and why it works the way that it does, I'll put the full breakdown in the link down below and a free training that you can check out whenever you're ready. With that being said, let's dive right in. Now, most of the advice you see online either lives at two extremes. On one side, you've got the whole earn $5 while you watch Netflix stuff, things like surveys, micro tasks, and while technically some of that does work, it's never going to replace your job. It's just not designed for that. On the other side, you've got the hype machine. These are the people with the ring lights telling you that if you post one video a day or copy one AI prompt or start some new trendy online business model, that you'll be financially free in just a week. And you and I both know that's not how it actually goes. In reality, both of those extremes keep people running in circles. You either stay stuck doing work that pays almost nothing, or you chase big promises that never really land. And neither one of those gets you closer to being able to quit a job or build real monthly income that actually feels stable. What you really need is something that you can grow, something that builds on itself over time, and something that doesn't just pay you once and disappear, but turns into a foundation. And that's where digital assets come in. Let me put this in simple terms. Pretty much every real online income path falls into one of three buckets. You can make money with a skill, you can make money with a system, or you can make money with an asset. Skills are things like writing, designing, editing, running ads, or even managing social media. If you have one of those, you can easily get clients and you can make money pretty fast. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's still trading all of your time for money, and when you stop working, the money does too. And when it comes to systems, most people think of models like affiliate marketing, which means you set up a funnel, you recommend tools or products people already want, and you earn commissions anytime they sign up or buy, which in a lot of cases can be better, and it can get pretty close to passive, but it still depends on traffic and constant maintenance. Now, in comparison, digital assets are completely different. Assets are things that you build once that keep producing their value over and over again. Now, that can be digital products, it can be niche websites, or really any automated system that brings in leads or sales even when you're not glued to your laptop. And when you stack on a few of those guys, that's when things start to feel different. Once you start looking at everything online through those three categories, it gets a lot easier to see what's worth your time and what isn't. Most people don't start with assets though. They start with whatever looks easiest. So they try the low-hanging fruit first, things like surveys, micro tasks, or even watching random videos for pennies. All of which may feel safe and simple because there's no learning curve, but with that being said, it really doesn't go anywhere. Then they often move into whatever's trending online. One month it's dropshipping, then it's SMMA, then it's some new kind of AI hustle. With dropshipping, for example, a lot of people find out pretty fast that margins are thin and ads are extremely expensive. Then they go into freelancing, which is honestly a big step up, but after a while, it can just feel like you're building yourself another job with more stress and no benefits. Beyond that, some people even try faceless content channels, but you're still at the mercy of the algorithm. Once you stop posting videos, your views slow down and the income dips right along with it. Now, with that said, affiliate marketing sits a little closer to what we actually want, which is building small systems that can earn on autopilot. But again, guys, it's only as passive as the amount of traffic you can keep coming in. And that's usually the point where people start asking themselves if there's anything where they have more control, where they don't have to be the face of it, and it doesn't die if they take a break. That's where digital leasing comes in. Now, digital leasing is a really simple idea once you hear it out loud, because you're basically building a small website around one service in one city, and it's not some big brand or complicated global store. It's basically just a clean little site that answers what people in the area are already searching for, and that's what makes it work. And when that site starts showing up to the top of Google, it naturally starts pulling in real phone calls and form submissions from people who are already looking for that service in real time. And instead of selling that website once and being done, you basically rent out all of the leads to a local business owner in that area every month, so it turns into this really steady, predictable income stream. The way I like to explain it to people is that it's basically like owning a digital rental property. The website is your building, the traffic is the foot traffic walking by every day, and the leads are like the tenants paying rent. You own the buildings, and the business owner is basically paying you to stay in front of those customers because they want all of those calls coming in and they want more business. And the part that I love the most about digital leasing is that you don't have to be on camera or even grow some huge audience because the website does all of the heavy lifting for you. And beyond that, it continues to work quietly in the background 24/7 without you needing to constantly show up the way you do on social media. For example, as you can see here, guys, I've got this fencing repair site that I built in Colorado Springs, and that was one of the first sites that I've ever built. It's super simple, nothing fancy, but it still continues to rank really well, and the calls that come in are super consistent because people are literally searching for fencing repair every single day. And beyond that, guys, I've also got a stucco plaster site for Colorado Springs too, which is a totally different niche and a totally different type of customer, and it ranks the same way and brings in steady leads every single month. Two different niches, same basic structure, and both of the sites let me work when I want, from whenever I want, without needing to babysit them the way you have to with creating constant content. When you look at everything online through skills, systems, and assets, digital leasing is the only one that really checks all of the boxes at the same time. You own all of your assets 100%, you're working in local markets, which means the demand is high and the competition is low, and you're not at the mercy of a platform deciding if you're relevant this week. You get recurring revenue because local businesses are happy to pay you every single month if you're sending them real customers. You have location freedom because the sites can be in any city while you're somewhere else. You have time freedom because once your site is built and ranked, you're not chained to it every day, and there's no need to be on camera or chase trends. You're not trying to go viral. You're simply quietly owning little pieces of digital real estate in markets where people are already searching for help. Now, in comparison, every other online business model either depends on you staying active or continuously dumping your time and money over time. And this is one of those very few models where the asset itself does most of the heavy lifting. So if you are serious about making money online, the biggest thing that you can do is stop chasing the extreme ends of the internet and focus on building something that actually grows long term, something that doesn't vanish the second you take a day off, and something you can actually own 100%. If you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know that for me, that was the digital leasing model. It's the path that finally gave me access to real financial freedom and pulled me out of the constant grind of chasing the next hustle. So if you want to see exactly how it works step by step in more detail, I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description down below for a free training that goes over the whole business model from A to Z. As always, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.